Good morning and welcome back to KSAC News. Today we'll be covering interim trips and state championship and more. KSAC's got you covered and it starts right now.
I'm Sadie.
And I'm Madeline.
Here with school news.
The 3-on-3 basketball tournament is next Friday.
The student deadline to sign up for next year's classes is next Friday. For information about specific courses, review the course catalog. Check your email for further instructions.
Students and parents can access Q3 report cards within FACS today. This week begins the final quarter of the year.
The official first day of spring is this Friday. The temperature should get up around 90 degrees to start off a sunny, warm weekend. But Thursday will still be cool and chapel sweaters are required.
Lastly, seniors, off-campus lunch is not today, but next week.
Now to look back at the interim trips.
All right, what's something that God did on your trip?
So we went to Costa Rica this year and it was really amazing. We did a prayer walk around Jaco, Costa Rica, and the Lord opened up amazing opportunities for us to pray with a family who had 4 to 5 kids and 3 adults. And it was really neat to see the young ladies in my group step up. One specifically who had never prayed in Spanish, prayed for this family in Spanish, and she said it really built her faith up. So it was just really cool to see God move in the lives of that family and also in the lives of the teenagers on our trip.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the most interesting thing that happened on your trip?
Okay, so one day we got to go to the Batays, which are like the sugarcane villages that all the kids from the school lived in. So just seeing like the poverty that they lived in and like getting to interact with all the kids, even though like we couldn't verbally communicate with them because they didn't speak our language, just being able to see it was really eye-opening and really amazing.
What was the funnest thing that happened on your trip?
For me, I really enjoyed the bike tour in Barcelona. Biked around the entire city, went along the coast. So that was a ton of fun.
All right, nice.
I'm Haley.
And I'm Grayson.
And this is Sports News.
The track team heads to Seguin High on Saturday for another meet.
The golf team is coming off a good showing at this Victoria St. Joseph meet.
The baseball team has 2 upcoming games. They host New Braunfels Thursday at 5 and Holy Cross Saturday at 12:30. Good luck, Lions.
The softball team plays St. Anthony here on Tuesday at 5 p.m. And for the first time in 21 years, the boys soccer team is coming off a state championship win. Here's a look at that victory.
Here's Walton, looking for an opportunity, laying it off to Braxton! Good shot! It's cleared away for a corner. The Lions have really come alive in this second half. Aiden Waltman scored the penalty to start the comeback from 2 goals down, and he was also the one to serve the ball to Jay Hunter on the last corner, which he of course scored on. That brought it back level at 2-2. The senior making his mark in his final match. Looks like Waltman will be taking this corner as well. Here's Waltman's corner into the area, bouncing around awkwardly. Martin's shot, cleared off the line. Bartmook has buried it! Have you ever seen anything quite like this? From 2 goals down, the Lions have scaled the mountain and now lead 3-2. The Lions taking advantage of the heat of the moment, taking advantage of the disorganized defense. Martin gets a good shot away, and it's cleared initially, but Oliver Moak soars up high to finish it off. One last attack. 5 seconds left. All eyes on you, ref. Yes! They've done it! San Antonio Christian School are state champions! What a season this has been, and what a story this is.
I'm Graydon.
I'm Riggs.
The March Madness brackets start tomorrow.
Today we're going to break down the bracket to help you make your picks.
Starting in the Southern region, there are 3 highly anticipated matchups. You have Nebraska versus Troy, Vanderbilt versus McNeese, and North Carolina versus VCU. My dark horse for this region is Vanderbilt, and I think that they can get all the way to the Final Four. They've already proven they can beat good teams such as Florida, Alabama, and Tennessee, and I think that they can match up with Florida very well in the Sweet 16 and then go ahead and beat Houston in this Elite 8. Now heading to the Midwest region, there is huge upset potential in the 13-seeded Hofstra versus the number 4 seed Alabama. Aiden Holloway, Alabama's star shooting guard, was arrested this week and will not be able to play in the first-round matchup, their coach said. Hofstra is led by their star point guard Cruz Davis and their shooting guard Preston Edmead. Cruz Davis in the last 5 games is averaging 25 points and shooting over 45% from 3, and I think they have real potential to out-rebound Alabama and take them down in the first round.
Moving on to the East region, the biggest story with this region is the legendary coaches that come. Rick Pitino, Bill Self, Dan Hurley, and Tom Izzo are all Hall of Famers competing in the same region. My dark horse for this region is UCLA, as they are coming into this game with wins over Nebraska, Michigan State, and Illinois. Their offensive efficiency is much higher than UConn, and they can easily make an Elite 8 push. Be careful picking Duke, as they are riddled with injuries to their starting point guard and center. For the West region, my biggest question is who's going to stop Arizona. My best guess is Arkansas, with the help of superstar point guard Darius Acuff. Acuff is averaging 23-7 coming into this tournament, as Arkansas is hot. They've won 8 of their last 10 games, including the SEC Tournament Championship. My biggest Cinderella for this region is BYU, as they will without a doubt have the best player on the court in AJ DeBansa no matter who they play.
That's it for our March Madness bracketology.
Good luck.
That's all for KSAC News. Thanks for watching.